Hello guys, welcome back to the new session of Knowledge Guru. In this session we will be covering the basic mathematics in the Excel using formulas, some tips, does and don'ts. As usual, before we begin, note down our email ID if you have any queries, concerns with respect to PowerPoint, Excel, Access, Perl, ASP, Linux, macros. Yes, we shall be able to help. So if you have any queries, let us know on our email ID bonito.service@gmail.com, and you should find us to your help. But let's begin with the session today. So today we are going to cover in a very basic Excel session. So we would want to know that how to do add, subtract, multiply, divide, mod, finding max, finding min, finding average, finding percent. So you can go through the intermediate videos to get more information about it. So we will quickly begin. So to give a summary, of course everyone goes through the mathematics. So add means the addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers, multiplication of two numbers, division of two numbers. Here the one point, use mod. Majority of us find it very difficult to find the remainder in the division, because Excel normally provides the division in the point dot 000. So this function is much useful, and apart from that we are going to go through the max, min, average and percent functions. For this we will use our usual worksheet which normally is used in the school. So most of the times we use this Excel, so you might find this Excel in majority of our videos. Fine, let us begin. So the first function, if you see this Excel, this is a kind of a mark sheet for a class where on the column C you should be able to see the names of the students, followed by the subjects and their respective marks for the students. So I have left some columns blank so that we can go through the functions and arrive or use them to find the total or percentage or average. So let's begin the very first, the addition. Okay. Now in this Excel, the total, of course this total has to be the addition of all these numbers. Okay. So the formula that we use, before we use a formula, please note that we can write this formula in two places. You can write directly by putting equal to, or also you can write the formula in the formula bar, where you can write equal to. If you write the formula in the formula bar, you normally do not able to use your up or down arrow keys to find the cells that you want to add or delete. Okay, so normally I prefer using the formula by directly clicking on the cell, put equal to. I want to add the subject for the marks for the Fred in the all subjects. So there are two ways that I can sum this up. One is I go to that cell, write plus symbol, go to maths, write plus symbol, go to science, plus symbol, go to history, plus symbol, go to geography, plus symbol, and go to science, plus, not plus because it's the last subject, and I just put enter. So you can see this has given me the total marks obtained by the Fred. However, I also wanted to know that how many are the total available marks. So for that purpose I definitely need to do a multiplication, because each subject carry the total 100 marks. I have 6 subjects, so simply I should do 100 multiplied by 6 and I should get the total available marks. These are the total achieved marks. Right, so the Fred has received 411 of 100. So here we saw the multiplication. It's quite simple that we can use star symbol between the two numbers to multiply. And to sum, I told the one way is to use plus 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 sign and multiple cells. There is another way. If you want to sum it up, you can use a formula called sum, okay, where you can give the numbers which separated by comma, a comma, history, comma, geography, comma, social science. I believe I missed science. I'm putting it here. Yeah, it gives me the same number, the same way. It is a similar but in a different way. Okay, I just copy this formula here and paste it. So I see that there is a second way to sum this up. Now there is another way to sum all these numbers by using again the same formula called sum, but this time I do not want to click each of the cell. So I go select the whole range. If you can see the formula bar, see D6 which starts here, specified by column symbol, and I6. This states that I have to sum all the numbers available in the cell D6 to cell I6. Okay, this is another way that I can use the sum. This is the most efficient way that we normally use, because you do not want to click each and every cell when you have hundreds of cells to be summed up. Correct. Now I do not want to write this formula in each of the cell. I must copy, and I should put a control V, or I should select paste. Yeah, simply it will paste. But if you do not want to, now I pasted it for the sake, but if I see that my formatting is disturbed here, I mean the border is not aligned properly, so I do control Z. So normally what we do in such cases where you want to paste the formula alone, you select the area, right click, there is an option called paste formula. So when you do this, okay, your formatting of existing cell is not disturbed, and you have the desired results as well. So similarly, I do this for this formula. Right, it's not properly aligned anyways. Good. So we move ahead. Okay. Now so far we covered multiplication, addition, the subtraction. Let us use the subtraction. So I want to know how many marks that the Fred or the students were not able to achieve. I say missed marks. This is normally in the school it does not happen. So just to give the background of the subtraction, let's go ahead. So from the total marks, I subtract, use the minus symbol, and select the column J, which is the total. So here you go, these many marks which Fred could not achieve. This gives us the subtraction. So I just copy this formula and paste the formula. Yeah. Now finding the percentage, I'll go back to summary. So far we covered add, subtract, multiply. Well, let's use the divide. Okay. Now finding the percentage. You must be aware, we find percentages using the sum of all numbers divided by the total achieved, the total available marks, multiplied by 100. That's how we find normally the percentage. So let me put it this way. For the student, total, let me put it this way, total achieved marks, we divide this number with total available marks and we divide this by, we multiply this whole thing by 100 to find the percentage. So let's do this. So we already have, I put the bracket symbol, total achieved marks are 429, divide by total available marks and multiplied by 100. So this gives me 71.5. So Joe Brown has achieved 71.5%. So this is how the one way to find the percent, or we can simply use in bracket divide by this number and we just put percentage. It will, yeah, so this is the one way we use the percent, or yeah, so that's the way to use the percentage. So here we learned about the division part. By using division we found the percentages. I'll just copy this and paste the formulas. Right, now just trying to, we can use this formatting where it will put into, it will reduce or control the decimals by using this increment or decrement number forms. Okay, now I want to know that fine, I mean he got 68%, right, but I want to know how much average marks he got per subject. I mean, for that we have a formula called average, into bracket, select the range of the average you want to choose. That's it, and you can see that on average the Fred received 68.5 marks. And pasting the formula here, again trying to align this for a better look is, yep, two digits, and putting it in center. Yep. Just one more thing I want to add, right? So let's find what is the top marks achieved by Fred. I can use the formula called max. Just select the range where you want to find the max, and see he has received 87 in one subject. So similarly you can, I'll just paste the formulas. On the other hand, I wanted to know that what is the lowest mark he received in any of the subject. For that we have a formula called min. Select the appropriate range, and you see he has received 45. Oh, that's very low. I never received this many marks. Yeah, so here you go. So we know how to do addition. We simply use plus 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 plus, or we can use the second way where we can use the formula called sum, and separated by comma we can select all the cells we want, or you can select the sum and the range where you want to sum it up, like D6 I6 here. Then we learned about a multiplication. It is done in the Excel by using star. And please remember this, that if you want Excel to apply the formula, you have to write is equal to, then only Excel identifies that in this particular cell you have formula. If I don't do that, I mean I'm going to see this, so I just remove for understanding, I remove this Excel, so I see this. Excel does not identify this cell as the formula. Just for that we need to write is equal to at the beginning of cell, then Excel identifies, okay, this is the formula, and further it processes the formula for correctness. Subtraction is done by using negative symbol. We also identify that the division is used by using a slash symbol. Average, we have a separate formula called average. Here also you can have multiple methods. One is by selecting range, one is by selecting cells with the help of comma. Similarly the max, we have a formula called max where it will identify max number out of the given range. Here I have a 87, so my formula will identify 87 is the maximum number available in the selected range. Yeah. Similarly min, as its name suggests, min is the finding minimum. It will find the 45, it is the lowest number available in the given range, so it give me 45. Yeah. So in summary, I hope you are comfortable in using these formulas. Please watch out our other videos and subscribe our channel Bonito Knowledge Guru. Thank you.